advocate peace and true love in our nation and the whole world. I would like to pray for the safety of the true parents, our Holy Mother Han, and the true family, for a victorious entrance in the tuning sanctum in CheonBo, to successfully witness to new people, especially young people, and for real church growth, for the unification of North and South Korea and the heavenly unified Korea, to overcome all crises affecting our world and to realize a heavenly unified world, for the victory of witnessing 1,200 new members for Philippines, for the victory of bringing 180 single, 270 PMC couples to the 2025 blessing ceremony. I would like also to pray for our politicians, elders, and leaders around the world, especially the young people on the outside, to unite with our Holy Mother Han and realize a heavenly unified world and to attain eternal peace here on earth. Once again, I'm very grateful for this opportunity to join this Zoom meeting, Asia Pacific Special CheonBo Monday Club, with our leaders, elders, and brothers and sisters. I would like to ask for your divine presence to be with us right now. Please bless us and guide us all the time. I would like to report it in my name, Rainiel Anthony Badua, second generation, attending our Holy Mother Han. Aju, aju, aju.
Aju, Aju. Thank you, our brother Renil Anthony Badwa, for that very beautiful prayer. As we start our meeting for this evening, I would like to invite everyone to show your heart sign, thumbs up, or smiley, to show that we are all united and we are one in this CheonBo Monday Club. And let's wave our hands together to show that we are all joyful and happy as we welcome this new week. So with that, I would like once again to welcome everyone, especially to our 21 Chairman, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kittle, our Regional President, President Masachi Huri, and to all the great leaders, elders, and CheonBo families, brothers and sisters all over Asia Pacific. With that, then let's proceed to the welcoming remarks by our sub-regional Vice President of our Southeast Asia, the PR and the General Affairs Director of Southeast Asia. Let's welcome and put our hands together to welcome our Dr. Julius B. Malikdem for the welcoming remarks. Let's welcome him with our virtual club.
Thank you very much once again to Dr. Jimmy Vergara. And yeah, greetings to all our great leaders in Heavenly Asia Pacific. Greetings to Dr. Robert Itatirisha Kitel. Thank you. And hopefully also later on, our Regional President, President Hori. Greetings to all our sub-regional directors, Vice President Ronnie, also all national leaders who are connected in this Zoom. All Chonolgok leaders, church leaders, pastors, CheonBo families, blessed families, brothers and sisters. So today actually is already our 148th gathering, CheonBo family Monday gathering, right? Monday club. And at the same time, also today, including today, we only have 27 days to go. So it's getting nearer and nearer. And actually this time, President Hori is in the Philippines. And he arrived last Saturday from Japan and will be staying here for some time before going back to Japan and then later on to Korea. Because as you know, many of our brothers and sisters, many of us who are in this call are actually preparing to go to Korea this time. And whether you are a blessing participant, blessing candidate, or you are participating for the entrance ceremony or the special great works, or probably you have mission as a volunteer staff, all of us now are actually just counting just few days more to go before the event. In fact, on Thursday, I'll be going ahead to Korea as advanced staff for Asia Pacific. And yeah, actually, last Saturday and Sunday, we have a 2-day revival seminar conducted in the Philippines. Of course, the main venue was in the Philippine headquarters but all our churches and all our members connected also via Zoom. This revival workshop, actually, as emphasized by President Hori, it should be 3 days, but because already we conducted the special grace holy wine ceremony, so that's already counted as 1 day. And then so the 2 day is more of an education and revival seminar. So all of us watch the 6 lectures on the great epic of the Han people of Korea, which is very exciting. We learned many things. I'm sure many of you also have listened to these lectures, new lectures, and it's very, very interesting. Most important, actually, aside from this education, is how we can purify our hearts, prepare internally, so that we can all victoriously welcome the glorious day of the entrance ceremony, right? So it's more of a purification. It's more of a condition of unity of all members connecting together and then resonating with the heart, especially of our beloved true mother. So that's why we are all so fortunate to be able to listen to those lectures. And today we will listen to one, very young, promising elder second gen in one of our regions, in Region 2, and our brother Franklin Jacob Sinfego. Yeah, so we're very excited to listen from him. I remember his father also as one of the active elders in that region, especially in Isabela. And of course, one of, now True Mother is focusing on raising the second and third generation. In fact, maybe many of you have already heard the news that our elder brothers, true grandchildren, missionaries Shin Chol Nim and Shin Ho Nim, are now going to a tour visiting major churches in Korea. So maybe you have seen the news in Peace TV and also in social media. And it's bringing, the spirit of revival, especially from among our young generations. So touring and visiting many of these major churches in Korea. And then based on True Mother's direction, after the entrance ceremony, they will go on a world tour. And originally, actually, the first region that they will visit is Asia Pacific. But I heard there will be some changes. So after the entrance ceremony, Shin Chol Nim and Shin Hu Nim will visit first South America. And then we don't know, after that, probably around July, the next will be in heavenly Asia Pacific. Okay, so please prepare your nation. We don't know yet how many nations they will visit, but depending on the foundation that we lay for this, days or these months before they come, and depending also on, the providence, how it is moving. So hopefully more nations will be visited by Shin Chul Nim and Shin Ho Nim. And actually, I heard even True Mother was telling them, like Dr. Song Yong Chon was telling us, actually Mother wanted to go with them. True Mother wanted to go with them, to travel with them. So we don't know the situation during those times that they will go in a world tour, but this is the heart of our beloved True Mother, to visit once again the mission nations, and then traveling together with the true grandchildren, right? So yeah, how we are all longing to see our True Mother and to welcome True Mother once again in our nations. So let's prepare well. When I say prepare well, not only offering Chongsong and eternal conditions, but let's prepare a beautiful environment to welcome the true grandchildren. That means we need to have very active young people, foundation of young people, first generation, second generation. And so based on that condition, I'm sure they will prioritize these nations which have great foundation of young people. And also, actually, this time, Dr. Song Yong Chon said during one of our meetings, he said, actually, this is not a visit centering on nations. If you saw in Korea, they are visiting churches. So that's why this time, although they will visit some nations, but centering on churches this time. And then Dr. Song made a minimum condition because Sinchulnim and Shinonim, they visited major churches in Korea with at least 1,000 membership. And so he was challenged, Dr. Song was challenging us, how about in Asia Pacific? So we need to have this 1,000 membership church. And then definitely Shinchulnim and Shinonim will visit these churches. So we only have few months to prepare, but I'm sure once we set our goal, once we set our determination to really have this external environment to welcome them, I'm sure miracles will happen. Aju? Because especially this will happen after the entrance ceremony in the direct dominion of our true parents and with the settlement of heavenly parents centering on Chonil Sanctum in Chonwongung, definitely we can accomplish anything. Aju? So let's unite together, all CheonBo families, and then let's have a victorious and great gathering in this online gathering today, and be inspired and also redetermined to bring more substantial victories to our beloved true parents, our beloved true mother, our Holy Mother Han. Kamsahamnida, and yeah, let's have a great Monday CheonBo meeting today.
Thank you very much, our Dr. Julius B. Manikdem, for that very warm welcome remarks as we begin our 140th special CheonBo Families meeting. And so we have only 27 days. So I hope, my dear brothers and sisters, we can prepare well, not only during this time, but even after, especially for the coming of the children, grandchildren, with our beloved true mother. So hopefully all of us will be present physically in that meeting. So once again, thank you to our Dr. Julius B. Manikdem for the welcoming remarks. And now let's move to the opening message of our 21 chairman, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Quito. My dear brothers and sisters, Asia family, let's welcome them with our virtual clap for their opening.
Hello, and thank you. Thank you, President Hori, for being here. He's with us now. Thank you for that. Thank you, Dr. Julius, for your always insightful and inspiring remarks. Yes, the last 2 days to review the Han epic, I don't know, the great Han people epic, the Korean epic as we call it, was very inspiring. I hope all of you have a chance because I want to understand more about why Korea, has been prepared for, our true mother specifically, but also for true father. And mother is saying that the subject position in Korean preparation is really for the only begotten daughter, for Holy Mother Han. So I'm really curious to understand more and more about that. And it was exciting to me. So many things are happening. President Hori gave a wonderful message last time about, the difference between a follower and a disciple. And he said, the disciple has the mindset of public-minded first, and the follower is his personal mindset, his own, conveniences first. And then, so that's really true. That's I learned from that, and I appreciate that very much. And then I'd like to share a little bit about what's happening in Japan. Some of you who are in Japan or closely related that through a spouse may know that recently one senator, Satoshi Hamada, conducted what is called a parliamentary inquiry. In other words, he asked the government directly specific questions. And he said, what is the reaction of the government to the Paula White video? What is your reaction to that when we see now that Paula White has the office of the White House State Office is the title of her position. So he asked that, and then he also asked, what about the falsification of or fabrication of documents that are used to convict, the dissolution or to execute the dissolution order of the Unification Church? I'm going to put in the chat group one other question that needs to be asked to the government of Japan. And why is it that exculpatory evidence. In other words, evidence that could vindicate us, exonerate us, has been withheld. And then you look at the trial of Yamagami has not even started. And a year later, the attempted assassination with the smoke bomb, the smoke by Uruji Kimura, that incident happened a year later, and already the conviction and imprisonment, 10-year prison sentence is there. So it's glaringly obvious that the government is trying to withhold evidence that would show the clear culprit. Who is the perpetrator? Not the Unification Church. So the government is doing this on purpose. Anyway, this is now coming to a head. If we've got a senator, he's not a member, and he's just a righteous man that speaks out, on this issue, and he's saying that the government needs to answer these questions. Is the Shiba government, is it still following the Kishida government's policy to be able to dissolve the Unification Church? We're expecting that final judgment should come within this month. There's no date, we don't know, but hopefully that could happen soon. And one other, the inspiration that I had during the 2-day special education program for entering the Chungwangun and Chungshimwan prayer, at the end of that 2 days, then I had a a very strong idea that Donald Trump he's a peacemaker. He wants to make peace, and he also loves religion. He wants to support religious freedom. So the longest war that is currently going on is in Korea. So I'm thinking, to my mind, and he doesn't like the United Nations because it's a bag of leftist, liberals, and it's mixed with atheists and people that advocate violence. The communists that advocate violence against people that are religious in nature and shun violence. They don't want to use violence. So I'm thinking that he should pull out of the United Nations and restart it, with in honor of Shinzo Abe, in his honor, dedicated to him, that we're going to relaunch, because that's what he stood for with the Quad programs here in the Asia Pacific region. And then, you could even have his wife, let her be the first chair, and, led by women. And that could bring together, True Mother and Melania Trump and Paula White, all led by women. It could be a very powerful statement. And what better way to end the Korean War is, have this new office of the United Nations set up in Korea. After 70 years now, war is going to be over. Well, let's bring a United Nations office directly into a new UN office or new UN body, something like that, into Korea. Anyway, just brainstorming and thinking and trying to figure out how we can work, because Mother's asked Damian Dunkley to really work with Donald Trump and help to bring him along. So all of these things are just ideas that we seed, and I have these things in mind. So thank you again. I look forward to hearing the testimonies today. Thank you. My wife.
Good evening, President Hori, and good evening, all leaders and all CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, all brothers and sisters, especially also all second chair. And I'm looking forward to Franklin's presentation today. Thank you so much, and God bless you. It's nice to have everybody here. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the couple of our 21 Chairman, Dr. Robert, and Tita Tricia Kittle of our Heavenly Asia Pacific for that beautiful words once again as we begin our 140th special CheonBo Families Meeting. And so with that, and before we proceed, we would like to welcome once again, for those who have just tuned in to our Zoom for joining us in our 148th CheonBo Monday Club. We would like to welcome all of you. And truly, we are very happy that everyone are all ready to receive this best practices coming from one of our second generation, very potential and very promising leader for our Philippines. But before that, let's recognize, of course, the presence of our Regional President, President Masaichi Huri, is now joining us live here in our Zoom. Let's recognize President Hui in our Zoom meeting for this evening. So with that, then let's move to the best practices and testimony of our second generation, Mr. Franklin Jacobs and Fuego, for tonight's CheonBo Monday Club. Let's welcome him with our virtual club.
Hello, am I audible once again? Hello. Okay, so good evening to all. First of all, I would like to greet our heavenly parents and our chief parents, especially our Holy Mother Han. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and greet our Dr. Robert and Mrs. Kittel. Also, our President Hori joining us. I would like to also greet Dr. Julius Malikdem as well as Reverend Ronald Dusta and also Reverend Jaime Vergara and Miss Shirley Vergara. Thank you so much for joining us with tonight. So I'm very happy and very blessed to be able to share this testimony to everyone. So I hope that I could somehow give an inspiration. Thank you so much.
Like to greet our heavenly parents and our true parents, and of course I would like to greet our leaders. Thanks to our elders. Today I would be sharing my life testimony, and it was entitled my testimony, finding purpose and identity. So by the way, my name is Franklin Jacob Sinfuego. I am 24 years old. I was born on August 23, 2000. I was born in Kawayan City, Isabela, here in Philippines. And I'm also a second generation. I have already received a blessing last May 7, 2023. So right now, I am a university student taking up the course of Bachelor in Agricultural Technology. And then my current main responsibility is I'm actually a youth pastor in Region 2 and as well as the Blessed Children Department President of Region 2. So I am on the youth department. So moving on, my family background. These are my parents. That is, as you can see from the picture, that is our family picture. The name of my parents are Ruben Franco Sinfuego, together with my mother Criselda Sinfuego. They have also received the blessing in their blessing order is 360,000 couples. I'm sorry if I forgot when was the date. But that is their blessing order. So I have one younger sister and also one younger brother, named Crystalline Rieco Sinfuego, who is right now already a second year college student and taking up chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. And also I have my younger brother, Ruben Franco Sinfuego Jr. He is a high school student. So that is for my family. And also I would like to introduce to you, this is my spouse. Her name is Jumisa Hermoso. We received the blessing together last May 7 in Manila during the 2023 Yojong Cosmic Blessing Festival. About her, she's actually a Filipino Japanese. And let us begin with my testimony, starting from my childhood. So as you can see from the picture, the one on the red, the one in the picture, I'm so very little at that time. I was the one sitting there doing like this. So early years of my life, I was already exposed to the church, and then I have already experienced doing fundraising and every Saturdays or Sundays. Usually, my father really sends me to the church so that I could be able to socialize with fellow second generation and socialize with become familiar and be comfortable in church environment. But honestly, the place where I really grew up is there was a farm property. That property of our church. It is a farm in Alicia, Isabela. My father was at that time. My father was taking care of that place. My mother was actually doing mission in Manila at the time, so I don't have my mom taking care of me when I was around 5 or 6. So my father need to, of course, need to do business selling ball pens outside. So usually I was like left alone in the farm. Yeah, I have to take care of myself, and I live a childhood life without so much friends in outside. I grew up in that kind of environment where I am very comfortable just playing with insects, catching them, playing with the goats, yeah, playing with catching dragonflies, and mm, so far that is my childhood memory. Only if I have time, only if my father will bring me to Kawayan City. That is the time I could really have the opportunity to play with my cousins or go to the church and try to do my best to play with fellow second generation who is somehow their character is a little bully. So I find it struggle. I do also somehow hesitant going there to play with them, but yeah, I just try my best to do so. So the interaction with Blessed Children community, as you can see, I have a very enthusiastic and lively character, attitude. So overly energetic. Yeah, I would say I am quite overly energetic person. At early age, I was able to join Tong Ilmudo, and I'm not so very good at that. Yeah. My body is so very small, and like even there's it's very easy to squish person. So usually I was bullied. I was bullied when I was child until my high school life. I was bullied in the school. Yeah, it really is so discouraging and traumatic actually. But somehow I managed to stay uh, energetic. Yeah, and of course it lets me down also. But as you can see from the picture, from the furthermore left, yeah, that is a seminar last 2010. Yeah, you can see my first right there. I'm wearing the white shirt, yeah, with all the fellow second generations. Yeah, we have a seminar together. Sorry, that's not seminar. I remember that is a celebration, like holiday. I went there because I like the food. And also, yeah, I joined the tournaments. Yeah, that was me in the middle. So very energetic. Yeah, I also won second place. Yeah, in the tournament. Yeah, the first one is the one who beat me. We are only two, so yeah, automatically I am the second place. Also, we have some recreational activities with them, having some swimmings, and yeah. Now, moving on. So this is my early fund mission. That is, tada, fundraising. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I am my items. I don't have your typical keychain items. We sell snacks and we sell Jesus picture. Yeah, that was in Tuguegarao. I was. This is I think I was like around 13 or 14 years old. Yeah. The other picture I was younger, the one in the red. And this is my first fundraising team. Yeah, wherein we went outside Isabela to do fundraising, raise some funds to support our church activities. Because at the time, I remember I am a full time. Yes, I am. Yeah. So those are my early years, but of course, I have those very good side, and also I have the bad side, dark side. So after living for a quite while in the farm, yeah, my mother already came back already went back here in Isabela. So we decided to move in Kawayan City. The place is called Likod Simbahan. It was a little bit squatter area. So people from different parts, different characters, different influences were mixed in that in that single place. It is one of the worst place in the city of Kawayan. Many crime records was like attempted, like kidnapping, stealing. It's not so very ideal place to raise a second generation. Yeah. So I grew up there. So as you can see from the picture, I also have developed bad habits. I've also developed like bad influences in my life. I started to become disrespectful to my parents. I have learned to lie, steal, and do other bad things. Yeah, that is also the place where I started to have my computer addiction. So as you will know, I want to try things out. Yeah, I want to explore. Yeah, as you can see, I was like trying to drink some wine. Yeah, it is one of my outside influences. I'm sorry if I did not have that very pure, beautiful environment. Yeah. So, but anyway, that is what happened to me. So yeah, right now I'm just laughing it out. And also, yeah. After that, my life continued. Yeah, I actually went to different schools because I was being bullied, as I said. But somehow I managed to graduate my elementary and senior, my elementary and high school. And soon, uh, IPLC announced International Peace Leadership College announced that they will be opening the senior high school program. So seeing this opportunity, because I have heard a lot of good things about IPLC, a lot of good testimonies that really inspired me that this place is the place of our true parents. They teach true parents teaching. This is a good environment where I will not be bullied and I will not it will remove me from that from the evil environment that I am living with. I could finally change my life somehow like that. That is what inspired me the most. I was like, I can get out of the environment and become more, have the opportunity to become more closer to true parents like that. So I started my IPLC life. As you can see from the picture, I have my fellow second generations. I have my classmates. I have the Buyayo sisters, the triplets. Yeah, so as you can see, we are still so quite young. Yeah. And from there, I also, this is the first time that I was like enjoying a Blessed Children community that is not bully. Yeah, this, yeah, I am together with Kuya Shinji, yeah, and other Blessed Children. It was such a very beautiful Blessed Children community inside IPLC. And in IPLC also, we always have kondoke in the morning, and then at the evening we have some closing. Although I know my character is quite lazy, and it is not easy to lead me, yeah, to be a member, and but yeah, I could say that my IPLC life is so very worth it. It really made me grow a lot, and then somehow saved me from being worse day by day. Yeah. So of course, in living in IPLC, have made a good influence and bad influence at the same time. So um, IPLC, yeah, it really taught me, give me a lot of opportunities actually, and then at the same time, yeah, I was like trying to uh, right now when I was in IPLC, I was like trying to overcome myself on how can I manage not to uh, how to manage my self-discipline. Yeah, because I don't have my parents literally guiding me there. Yeah, so everything, the decision is on me. So I admit that I also made a lot of good and bad things inside ITLC. Yeah, I am not so very good student, like good mannered student. I have a lot of absence also. I I also committed a lot of mistakes, but in the end of the day, I was able to graduate, and I was very happy for that. Yeah, even though I'm not the top student, but somehow I survived IPLC. 2 years, 2 years in IPLC. So yeah, no. So moving on, after graduating, yeah, I don't really have any ideas, or I don't have actually plan on continuing college. I don't know what to do, and honestly, I don't want to go back home, because if I do that, I know automatically I will go back to my old lifestyle, old habits. So luckily, uh, Youth Leadership Training International, YLT for short, went to IPLC at the time, and then they have some orientation. So I was inspired once again to join this uh, training, yeah, because of the very good testimonies. I think it is, yeah. So that time it was the director was Sir LA. Sir LA is the director of the YLT, yeah, and yeah, I really heard a lot of good things about YLT. And but the most thing that really encouraged me is now I have the chance to travel to the rural parts of the Philippines, and at the same time I have the, if luckily I could really be able to like go to other countries. Yeah, so I did join. Honestly, it was not easy. It is of course fundraising is I'm not already, it is not new to me. I do not struggle and do I do not like uh I don't have so much struggle within doing fundraising. Yeah, in dealing with other people, my struggle is much more like more internally within myself on how can I practice self discipline, or how can I like not lose interest, and so having this trauma as a child, yeah, uh, and having been bullied long for a long time, so it somehow have like negative effects in myself. I have like this trust issues, and then you know it is something that I still have a lot of overcomings within myself. Yeah. So although my life in YLT was already getting better, every day I can do mission, I can support, yeah, I can like, we can support our activities, we can somehow make your mother happy, you know, yeah, even though all of those things, yeah, in the end of the day, I still, at the time, I was still so very immature, and yeah, so after doing so much like bad conditions, wasting public funds, and not improper reporting. Yeah, so it accumulated up, and then I became so very guilty after 9 months of doing training. And sadly, I decided to stop or rest. I said to my leader, I'm sorry for like this. I need to rest. Yeah, I want to rest from YLT. Yeah. So basically, I quit YLT. In other words, I just quit YLT after after all of those very beautiful memories. So that is one of the I feel that that was one of the worst moments in my life. Yeah, I was already having a good life, having such a purpose. I can already achieve so many things as a youth volunteer. I already experienced going to different parts of the Philippines. I have already went to different parts of Asia, and I can perform in front of True Mother already. But in the end of at the end of that, I was not yet able to finish my 1 year training in YLT. That's why I felt so very lonely inside. I felt so very down because I was not able to overcome myself. In the end of the day, I quit. Yeah. So really, it is such a painful time, painful memory for me. And after that, yeah, then that was me. When I quit, I went back to my old habits. That is automatic, right? Yeah, I went back to my uh, gaming addiction. At that point, I was like already starting to have like this my porn addiction. I developed this masturbation addiction like that. And then it came the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. It made everything worse. I was living isolated from my parents. I was living alone. Yeah, I don't want to interact with anyone. So I try to use my skills in fundraising to sell some ballots, but to find a way to make a living. Yeah, I also try to work in the warehouse, but in the warehouse of one of our blessed families. But eventually I quit because yeah, I just felt that the pay is too small like that. So I was so very depressed, I think. Yeah, so very down at this point. So there was like a point in my life where I was neglecting all my health. Of course, I don't want to kill myself, but I just like, yeah, I was lying in the bed and I'm just like waiting to die. I don't have any hopes anymore. I lost all my way. Yeah, I am a quitter. Yeah, like that. I was like blaming myself over and over. Yeah. Then one day, yeah, of course, um, yeah. In addition from this, at my lowest time, so uh, I tried to enter university. I tried to enter university, but since it is still pandemic, sorry, it is still pandemic time. Yeah, we cannot do face-to-face classes. So of course, I attended Zoom online classes, but eventually I dropped out my first time in college. So I dropped out. Yeah, and yeah, so uh, I'm already losing hope. But one day there is this certain point of time. I think it was around 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I was like after finishing playing online games, I was already tired. My body is already tired. So I was scrolling my Facebook. Yeah, and then I saw these memories. Yeah, the memories in the in the Facebook, you could actually see the memories inside there, and then you can see some photos of your past activities. So then I saw my photos in YLT at that time doing service project together with my fellow brothers and sisters from different parts of the world. Yeah, my Japanese brothers and Korean sisters, yeah, they are doing service projects together. Oh my God, I was like somehow my heart was being melted. Yeah, my eyes was suddenly, my tears, yeah, flows from my eyes. It was such a emotional time, and my heart was like bursting with I don't know, like pain. It was bursting with pain, and yeah, like I was somehow, I don't know, I was filled with determination that I need to go back. I really need to go back to YLT. I need to finish what I started. I need to prove myself that this is not my life. That I could be better. Somehow, that kind of determination I have. So after that, I tried to call my father. My father was not totally interested because yeah, they know me. uh, that was not did not mind me as much. But yeah, after that, I tried to really contact. At the time, the director was already Sir RS, Reverend Ronnie. So I talked to Reverend Ronnie and I asked Sir RS, yeah, I want to go back to YLT. I want to finish. Yeah, I want to prove myself. Yeah. So with that kind of determination, I really muster up my courage to say all of that. Yeah. And I was really ready. So I have this mindset that even if I don't have any leader, I will prove to them that I can have result. This time I will really give result, and this time I will graduate. Yeah, I have that kind of determination. So yeah, I somehow after so much hesitation from YLT, yeah, they decided to still accept me. Thank you so much, Reverend Ronnie, for accepting me once again in YLT. I don't know what will happen to me if I did not accept me again. So yeah, thank you so much. I was able to go back, and this time I really did my best, as you can see. Yeah, my from this face, from the sad face and long hair and full of like negative energy. Yeah, I went back again to this. Yeah, tree planting with a beautiful smile, and then I was able to do witnessing. You know, we have tree planting, we have witnessing. I can witness young people. Yeah, at this time already, I was like able to witness my first spiritual son. So yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, we having a spiritual son. Then after that, a few months of struggles and doing best of mission. After I think 5 months, so I was able to finally graduate 1 year YLT. I was like continuing the 9 months plus 5 months. So I was able to finish my YLT mission. So I can prove to myself that that if I put determination, if I really set onto something, if I have a goal, then if I put my heart on that, I can really achieve it, no matter what happens. So yeah, this is what I really learned. That is one of the greatest growings in my life. So yeah, as you can see from the last picture, those are my members. Yeah, at the time I was already appointed as like assistant captain of the team. So these are my members. They are field jobs and also as well as Filipino volunteers. So yeah, during my comeback, so I went back, right? I went back to YLT. So during my comeback, at that time, that is the time when I was able to meet my future spouse. Yeah, future spouse at first. So we met August 10, 2022. Yeah, 2022 August 10. I was introduced to my spouse, to Miss Sarah. Yeah, and then it was a very good meeting. We could really, I don't know, we just accepted each other just like that. No more hesitations, we're just smiling. And after that, we started having our communication, doing conditions together. Then, after doing many conditions together, after having our time to communicate with each other, we have she went here in the Philippines, and then she decided that it is finally time that we have our engagement ceremony. So what happened? I already finished my YLT and that time, so I went back to our house, and then we started preparation. We had our engagement ceremony last February 11 or 12, February 12, 2023. So we have our engagement. It was a very beautiful, very comfortable with each other. I think I become like this because of my experience in the front line. Yeah, and I was dealing with a lot of foreigners, a lot of field job during my YLT mission. So interacting with my spouse is not so very weird or awkward anymore. Rather, it was actually very exciting and happy. After our engagement ceremony, we went to Bicol in her place. In the place of her relatives. So that is shown in the second picture. We are like drinking this very big, this coffee in a very big mug, like a cup. It was a happy moment. Then after that, a few months after a few months of preparation, doing conditions together, doing hondoke and trying to do closing together, we decided that it's time to already start receiving the blessing. So at first, our goal was actually to receive the blessing in Korea, but unfortunately, I was denied once again to the visa. So we have no choice but to do it in the Philippines. So happily we can receive the blessing in HQ headquarters, and that is our family picture. From 5 person, we become 6. Another member of the family was added. And we have a great time together. We become much more closer with each other as time goes by. We have a good relationship. I'm also very grateful towards Heavenly Parents and your parents for giving me all of these blessings and opportunities. And I'm so very glad that I did not give up on myself. That I did not succumb totally on like myself. So moving on. So already received a blessing, right? So it is time for a new beginning once again. So when I went back, I decided to go back. Actually, I decided to go back to university, to college once again. And that time I enrolled once again in IPLC, and I enrolled secondary education major in college education. So unfortunately, because some reasons, financial reasons, it is so very difficult to keep up, like doing so many fundraising to support my studies, and it was not very easy. So sadly, I once again I dropped out of college for the second time, and I was very determined to re-enroll again. But this time, I should be in like more public university, so that I don't have to worry about so much about the tuition fee and other miscellaneous fees. So last year I entered here in Isabela State University. I went back home and I entered university for the third time, and yeah, I tried to get education course, but unfortunately it was not available anymore. So I was encouraged to take this agriculture course. So that's why I am an agriculture student taking a bachelor in agricultural technology. So that is the beginning of my new life. Of course, I continue to have a good relationship with my spouse, and soon after, I was able to. We already have a new appointed leader in Region 2. It is Sir Rene Lansangan, Reverend Rene. Yeah, he gave me these responsibilities. Yeah, I was appointed as the. At first, my first responsibilities, I am the youth coordinator of YSP Angadanan. Yeah, the president of YSP Angadanan. That is my first responsibility. So for the youth and students for peace. Later, he contacted me to and asked me to, become a uh, youth pastor. Yeah, youth pastor that today giving lectures, messages to the youths. So in the youth department. Then after that, he also approached me to become the president of the Blessed Children department. Yeah. So to lead my fellow blessed children in Region 2, it is such a big responsibility actually. But of course, I was like very hesitant. I know my past. I know what I did. Somehow I'm not really confident with that. I feel in myself that I'm not capable. I am not. This is not my line of. Yeah, this is not for me like that. But he really encouraged me that who else would take this responsibility at the time. There are not so no one actually wants to take this responsibility anymore. Yeah, that's why upon realizing that one, I just said to myself, yeah, maybe it is really my turn to lead them. Yeah. So despite being feeling unqualified and of course I'm feeling guilty of my past like that, yeah, I just determined myself that okay, I will I will accept this responsibility. Yeah, for the sake of my fellow blessed children and of course for the sake of my growing. Yeah. So I accepted being the president. So as you can see from the picture, it was that is my fellow second generation. The second picture receiving the certificate of my appointment. And then yeah, updated the next picture is updated picture of our family when we receive the holy wine from True Mother, like forgiveness holy wine. So, so so here are my current responsibilities and commitments. So as you can see, I am I am actually committed. This time I really wanted to finish my college. I'm already second year college. Next year, next semester, I will be already a third year college. And uh, I remember when I was studying in like elementary, I really have bad grades. I really like 75, 76. Even in high school. In IPLC, I really barely managed to graduate. I am the third to the last student, but somehow this time I was like leading the classroom. I am the class president. Yeah, because of the training that I've been through, because of the realization, because of the support of our true parents, the guiding of our heavenly parents, and all of the spirit, the mobilization, the spirit world. Yeah, somehow, yeah, I was like, uh, I I am already in the leadership position. I am leading the whole class. I am the class president, and then I have I am maintaining like a good grades. Yeah, so it is such a very big shift from being from the bottom and being to the top. So I think that is what happens when you try to live a life that is um, connected to true parents. Uh, so yeah, so these are I am a youth pastor in YSP, and I have my responsibilities in the Blessed Children department. I am also a college student. I am an agriculture student, so you can see it from the field. And I was there receiving the award for academic performer. Yeah, I'm an academic performer award. Then soon after that, after I finished that semester, there comes the opportunity to be able to join the 21-day Asia Pacific Yeojongwang workshop. Yeah, at first it was in Korea, right? But unfortunately, once again, due to the visa problems, we are going to Thailand. So I attended in Thailand. Yeah, it is my first time to have selfie with Reverend Kim John. I was very happy, and also the national president of FFWPU Thailand was there. I'll receive a lot of memorable experience, and yeah, I was able to be updated with the current providence, with our true mother being the central pillar of this providence. Yeah, mother of peace like that, and two parents theory. Yeah, I have a lot to remember. I was also given like it was my first time to have that kind of experience, to very deep emotional experience, spiritually enlightening experience in Thailand. So thank you so much for really organizing this 21-day Yeojongwang workshop. Yeah, and so after that, we really we are really asked to make like determination what we are going to do. So even before I did even I was not yet a part of the Yeojongwang seminar. I already have my goals, but after finishing this 21 days workshop, I was already I have it becomes more clear to me what I need to do, what is my purpose. So I said to myself, I promised to myself, to heavenly parents, to true mother, yeah, that I will, this time, my main mission is I want to continue fulfilling for the next 5 years. Yeah, at the time, for the next 5 years, yeah, I will do my best to be able to graduate university. This time, I wish to really graduate university, no matter what. That is one of my mission. And secondly, my responsibilities in the church. So whatever responsibilities I have in the church, yeah, I will do, yeah, like that. And then third is, yeah, always have a good continue to have a good relationship with my spouse. So those three things is what I really promise towards the parents. And yeah, I also said to myself that I will continue doing this, like doing public mission even after I started my family. Like it is like lifelong commitment. Yeah. So of course there are already times that I also struggled, that I like somehow I forget my promise towards your parents, but I was with the guide of the spirit world. I was being reminded every time. So yeah, thank you so much for that. So yeah, this was my in your run. So going back, so this is my determination for the next 3 years. Yeah, continue study university, continue to do my mission as the Blessed Children Department head, as a youth pastor, doing if there is like seminars, I would like to also take the opportunity to give lectures, and yeah, continue to perform well, yeah, doing my duties and responsibilities. After that, yeah, of course, we are going to the next stage, right? After graduation, maybe I will work, and I will, of course, we will decide together with my spouse whether we would like to start the family already or not. Then after that, yeah, we still continue to do missions. Yeah, my responsibilities, commitments towards helping true mother. Yeah. So yeah, that is for my testimony. Thank you so much. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our second generation, Mr. Franklin Jacobson Fuego, for that very wonderful, very candid, and very honest testimony and his determination. Well, we would like to give our regards and also appreciation for that very wonderful testimony. So once again, my dear brothers and sisters, blessed families, let's give our encouragement to our Mr. Franklin Jacobs in Fuego for that beautiful testimony for tonight's CheonBo Monday Club. Let's give him our encouragement clap to our brother Franklin. So tonight, we are going to receive the special message coming from our regional president of our Heavenly Asia Pacific. Without further ado, let us put our hands together to welcome our President Masaichi Uri. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Okay, good evening, all leaders and brothers and sisters. Yeah, now I'm in Manila. So, yeah, this is only less than 30 days. So for Cheonwon-gun entrance ceremony. So it's already 27, 26, it's around 27, 26 days for that. Then also there are 23 more days until the series of events. So already from April 8th, the first event will be started. And even before that, on 29th, the big event at World Center, that is the rally for the restoration of unified Korea, so the local level restoration, the Gapyeong County. So for that event from Asia Pacific, we're going to send two representatives. One is a representative of Korea War veteran from the representative of Korea War veterans from Philippines, and the other one is the vice mayor or secretary of Antipolo Church to celebrate the sister to celebrate sister city engagement between Kapiong County and Antipolo City. So yeah, it's our dedication to flourish the victory of 2025 from Asia Pacific, because the first focus is how to build heavenly unified Korea. So all the time the beginning point is important. So from the beginning, before the national level, True Mother focused, and True Mother and President Lee had been focused the restoration of Kapiong County. So that area was historically the big battlefield between China and UN army during the Korean War time period. So after the first invade by North Korea, then the counterattack. First counterattack was the Incheon operation. So then UN troop again attacked North Korea by the Incheon area. So, but after that, now the China start to send their troops. So that once again, the China. So another counter attack. So during that period, the Seoul was actually conquered and retake, and also occupied by North and South. So it's 3 times they change the flags. So it's so big battle between, especially in the beginning, it looks like a North and South battle, but eventually it has been shifted, the battle between China and the United States Army. So actually, many people start worried about this is the beginning of World War III. So as like many people worried about war in Ukraine, also it seems like beginning of World War III, because it's not only the battle between Russia and Ukraine, but behind the scene is the China support Russia and United States and EU support Ukraine. So those situation was already, I think, is a quite the how to say, it's a symbolic phenomena. After now it's 70 years later, actually 75 years, after 75 years again, as like North and South Korean War, now the Ukraine and Russia war. So basically, they also they kill killing their actually their own people. So yeah, so the Ukraine war and Korean war, it's a bit similar to that. But in case of Korean war, the UN and the Security Committee has been worked, so they could send the 16 countries to support that. Then, especially the Gapyeong County, there's a, very big battle between the, the, the Chinese army and UN armies. Actually, they had a big battle that place. So there are a lot of war memorial towers and war memorial, the site in the Gapyeong County. So it's very symbolic place. So now it's very good to send the representative of Korean war veterans from Philippines, and also it's also good to send the Antipolo, and it's good to support Gapyeong County by Antipolo City. So then we also we can simultaneously not only in Korea, we can support the area restoration of Gapyeong County, and also we can apply the same method, same way, same thing to the Antipolo cities. So I think it's a we can expect the synergy effect through that one. So the Philippines is very becoming how to say, the big contributor for victory of 2025. And also the many things keep happening. So and also many things we can see now is quite impressive and very dramatic. So it's almost like it's exactly the divine principle predicted a long time before. In the last days, the Satan try to how to say, the survive, and even they already know their destiny. So they know there's already the no hope. They cannot survive. So that's why they're gonna attack the God side with they're gonna mobilize, they bring all of their energy and effort to destroy the God side. So that we can see a lot of things nowadays. Actually, this is that. So when we look at United States, the presidential election also, it's more than just voting, but it's almost like a changing how to. It's like a final the political battle. to take the hegemony of the country, then it's almost like a revolutionary. Actually, the phenomena. Then now the another political scene is happening now in Korea. Also, the declaration of martial law, and after that, just with 3 months, the public opinion has been totally changed. It's literally upside down. So 90% people just agree to arrest the President Yoon, but now more than half actually support President Yoon to continue his presidency. And even in Japan, since Abe's incident, Mr. Abe's incident, everyone just nationwide, it's a very big prosecution. But since then, for two to 3 years, Japanese society and Japanese politics actually collapsed so many ways. So now, when Mr. Abe arrived, almost everyone supported the LDP and government. They trusted in it. But now, almost everyone feels the government and LDP betrayed people, and they never, try to protect the rights of Japanese, and they just focusing on collecting taxes, and eventually they don't care to destroy the society of Japan just to get their own profits. So now the majority of Japanese truly get upset against government and the politicians. So this is many things is actually for many majority people, it's truly many things is so get confused. Yeah, we don't know. Usual people, they don't know what is right, what is wrong, and how to do. They have no idea. So the similar things is always not that much dramatic, but yeah, the Philippines and many other countries in Southeast Asia, the similar things it's now it's going on. So now as a breast family, what can we do, and what kind of the standard should we have? So the important thing is now that already, as Dr. Julius explained, we must fulfill the 40-day Johnson period that True Mother wishes for us. So in addition to vigil player participation, and also True Mother expect us to have 3 days special revival warrant, 3 days revival Johnson period, centering on holy wine and the education through true parents theory and the great Han people's epic. So those 3 conditions we have to fulfill and basically the video player. So so all of us in Asia Pacific have to focus how to sum up our Cheongsong. Now it's just less than 30 days. So we shall more and more focus on that. So for today, the second gen brothers from Isabella, Franklin, Jacob, I don't know, sorry, Ngaragat, Sinfuego, the brother, I truly respect and impressed his testimony, and and also the congratulations to me, beautiful field job second gen wife, and to have a good family. His testimony touched on the frustration and despair that is inherent in youth. So many young truly frustrated, especially as second gen. I mean, it's more like the feeling is exactly like in the bird cage. So many things is actually not allowed to do, and not even challenged. So I know the many second gen frustrate, and also it's so easy to get influenced by the societies. So when I come to Philippines and some other countries in Asia Pacific, there's so much negative information. So actually, the second gen is so pure to absorb any of the influence by others. So because they're so pure. So actually, they truly well digest whatever surrounding them. So if the circumstance is like the Garden of Eden, truly most of second gen will truly digest the principles. They can learn principles of nature, principle of creation, and truly they will become very great leader. Not only our movement, they're gonna be great leader of the society. But our situation is actually the most of the second gen lives in the Sodom and Gomorrah. So even if we grew up in a good environment and received much love by their parents, but actually the circumstance, there's so many things surrounding us. It actually came from Satan. So we live in the midst of the environment created by Satan. So therefore, unfortunately, so many second gen, without knowing, they already get influenced, so many negative things. So when they grow up and when they become teenager and 20s, actually they already, swallow a lot of poisons. So so around that age group, so many of second gen. That's why there's so many second gen. When they become teenager, late teenager, adolescence age groups, already they too much already infected the diseases and also intoxicated, so many things. So that's what True Mother exactly pointing out. So that's why True Mother emphasize it's so important to create our circumstances, heavenly circumstances, and to expand that more bigger. We cannot protect our future generation with very small, the community level, small size of community. So we need expand the heavenly realm. So that's a Cheonbok era. So the means of the church revival is not only bringing number of people to church and just, to make a good report to True Mother, not such things. We shall create the new culture in our movement. And also we need to create the Cheonbok culture, not just reviving the unification era, because we have a lot of good memory on the past, but around that time most of the membership was young. So but we need to bring another new people. So future generation, we have to focus to bring the future generation. Then we need to generate the family culture. So that one is we still struggle to create and establish in our movement. So once upon a time, we very succeeded to have the youth movement, great success. So we have a good memory for that. But now we shall rebuild that foundation once again. But to do that, the request by True Mother for us is actually all the existing breast family and all CheonBo family, all the elder existing church leaders. We have to expand the realm of the heavenly circumstances to protect those young people. So that's, we actually so far as a children of true parents, actually we try to be the Hyojongnan, and we ourselves try to receive heavenly Tao from true parents. But now we are a little bit, we need to, how to say, it's a very sensitive, but as an elder generation, we truly need to protect a little bit, step aside, and then we need to create the good circumstances for future generation. So I think that's a more important to revive our movement. Otherwise, again, there's no place for young people, no place for new people. So just, reviving ourselves. So that's nice, that's still nice, but actually that's not enough. So that's my uh, the perspectives. So now, yeah, it's so obvious all around the world there are so many the last days phenomena. So we need to point out that one, and then what kind of society, what kind of future world we have to create. So this kind of the question, and then we need to stand and we need to try to bring new generation and future generation to our movement. So not only in the Philippines, but also all around Asia Pacific, we need to determine to witness new people. But originally, through Mother, picked Asia Pacific as a first destination, first place for Shinchu and Shinun missionaries world tour. So Asia was supposed to be the first place for them, but now True Mother changed that the schedule. So after the South America, and maybe later on again, they're gonna visit to United States, and maybe later on, they're gonna visit Asia Pacific area. So we have, I think, 2 to 3 months to prepare for that. So the condition is the big church, the 1,000 membership. That's a definition of big church. So 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when I become Asia Pacific regional president, we set the clear the plan how to develop the 21 big churches in Asia Pacific. So if we succeeded, I mean, we have 21 the candidate big church to visit for Shinchu and Shinun missionaries. So all the time, I truly believe that all the time, actually many things is so sudden, and I mean heavenly providence all the time is quick, so quickly it changes and one after another. But actually, for heavenly parents, actually nothing new. So we had to establish the big church during past 3 years. So all leader knew it, but actually I don't know how much actually those leaders could convey that plan and vision to the local church members. But actually, for me, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Even in Korea, the True Mother gave instruction to Shinchu and Shinun to visit big church, only big church. more than 1,000 membership church. So actually, yeah, then I realized, yeah, if we succeed our own, the target number and our own plan, actually it's good enough foundation, but actually we couldn't accomplish our own plan, our own target number. So that for that one, I truly repent. And everything, all the heavenly providence is actually connecting each other. So if we truly succeed for the church revival, actually many second gen, more and more second gen, inactive second gen could join the coming blessing. So I know that still most of the country couldn't do it. So the church revival is still so-so, and also the number of candidate for the blessing, single blessing, also so-so. So actually, yeah, it's truly many things. Looking at the results for Victory 2025, I truly repent a lot of things. Actually, we could do more and more great things. We could offer much more great things, great result for Heavenly Parents and Holy Mother Han. So, yeah, during this period, truly we shall repent. Repent is not accuse myself, not accuse myself. I mean, it's all the time. The repent is to repent. We should more. I mean, we had to closer to Heavenly Parents. We shall unite with Holy Mother Han. More than this. So that point is actually the point we shall repent. Not just result, the number, those things. So from the beginning, with our level of our attendance and Cheonsong and Hyojong was not enough. So then what can we do for 2027? Because already through Mother, the original time period was actually 2027, but through Mother actually changed. I mean, make it shorter, the time period up to 2025. But still, many things is actually not enough. Also, the many last days phenomena also still in the middle. So I think still 2025 is a very epoch-making time period, because to finalize everything, actually the Cheonyu Sanctum will be open. So that's more the important thing to save the whole world. So based on this, we're gonna more focus on Heavenly Providence, to accomplish Heavenly Providence up to 2027 or some other years. I don't know yet, but it's just so obvious. We try to do our best, but actually it's not enough yet. So we shall establish the the witnessing, the foundation of youth witnessing until yeah, June, July, August, around that time. So we truly, after the series of events, we shall focus on that to invite Shinchu Shinun missionaries and also True Mother, because World Headquarters said, Dr. Song said, maybe True Mother could visit your country with Shinchu Shinun. So the means means that to invite Shinchu Shinun missionaries means to invite True Mother together. So we still no need to give up. So we truly let us focus our Cheongsong and to determine to invite True Mother and future generation of True Family to Asia Pacific. Then truly let us open the new era of heavenly unified world. So that is also the symbolically it's an opening of Asia Pacific Union. So that truly we have to do many things. But anyway, for today, thank you so much to participate this Monday CheonBo Club, and let us during during visit prayer, please offer your Cheongsong. We have still 4 Chinese church leaders has been arrested. So yeah, we can still the court case is not yet started. So we shall avoid to mention to announce the exact the name, but please remember the 4 people is still in jail in China. So yeah, compared to that, any kind of difficulties, but actually we are very much blessed, and we are much happier than them. So we are very lucky. So no one stop up us in Philippines. So let's offer the prayer for China, and let us focus our witnessing for inviting True Mother and Shinchu Shinun missionaries to Asia. So once again, thank you very much. I love you all. Have a good, have a nice week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to our President Masaichi Huri for that special message and guidance and encouragement again to each every one of us, especially for the whole Heavenly Asia Pacific. So let's continue to pray together and unite and focus completely our attendance, especially during this period of our preparation for the opening of the Tulungung, and also for the coming, hopefully, of our beloved True Mother in Heavenly Asia Pacific with their grandchildren. So ahead of us, we have a lot of things that we have to do, especially on witnessing to our young people. So I hope, my dear brothers and sisters, we can completely unite and fully support with the guidance and the direction and the encouragement again of our President Turi to each one of us. So once again, let us give our appreciation and our gratitude to the special message of our President, Masay Huri, during our 148th CheonBo Monday Club. So thank you again, President Huri, for that message to each every one of us. With that, then we would like to invite our national leader here in our Philippine movement. Let's welcome our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog closing remarks. Let's welcome him with our virtual club.
Yeah, thank you very much, our Dr. Jaime Vergara, and good evening to all our beloved leaders, especially our President Hori, Dr. and Mrs. Kittle, Reverend Ronnie, Sir Julius, all our Asia Pacific leaders and CheonBo families and brothers and sisters. And thank you so much for joining again today in our 148 CheonBo Monday Club. Today we are truly blessed to receive a wonderful message from President Hori and all our leaders, and also wonderful testimony of our second generation. Maybe first with our brother Franklin in Isabela. Our brother Franklin really have gone through maybe a course is really not so easy for our second generation. But today President Hori also explained very clearly. That's why True Mother is encouraging all of us to create truly the needed environment. That's why True Mother wanted us to really expand the environment where we can be able to raise up, where they will really grow well, our second generations and young brothers and sisters as really like pure waters. Just also today in the Philippines, we are in our school in Sonwa International Academy. Today we are celebrating the 23rd founding anniversary of our school. So I just also connect to the situation of Brother Franklin and I think many second gens. Yeah, like when he was sharing that when he was growing up, no, just him alone, and then really not so many, second gen were growing up together with him. So I think it's really such a difficult, environment. So today I was sharing. Today we are celebrating the founding of our school in the Philippines, the Sunwa International Academy. 23 years already. When they started this school, Sir Julius was sharing a while ago, only 17 students. So somehow now we have around 450 students. And although this time we have only around 20% actually second generation from this institution. So around 80% are first generation, and not actually remember our Sunwa. The environment is like really a place where naturally our members, our second gens can, practice naturally our tradition, our faith, because this is True Parents School. So anyone who will come, just today when we are having the opening, supposedly my son will going to offer an opening prayer. So last night I wrote his prayer, and then suddenly he got sick. So he couldn't pray, but I didn't know his classmate, who is not a member, who is not second generation, his classmate is the one who prayed, but he used the prayer that I wrote last night. So he just changed the name. So even the closing prayer, in attending our Holy Mother Han, also this first gen young student, he said, so in attending the Holy Mother Han, I pray this, and then he used his name, and as a blessed child. So so I just really realized how truly important, although yeah, our Sonwa is still growing, is still a lot of things need to develop. Yeah, now many first generation, so our second gen need to become stronger, and of course, our teachers and our officials, yeah, still a lot of things to develop. But truly, when we can have the environment where our young generations, especially second, third generations, will grow, naturally they will inherit, the tradition. Naturally, they will really grow up without, with really keeping, like if they can keep a heart of gratitude, not really a heart that is always full of frustration, as what President Hori was sharing a while ago. Because while they are young, when they are growing, if they have many things already in their heart, not so easy, always negative things. But if they are in an environment where they are happy, they instead of they are grateful in every situation, they can practice naturally. Truly amazing. We can really fulfill heaven's desire. So this is, yeah, what I could share. And while I'm listening with President Hori's guidance today, and also the sharing of our brother Franklin. So really, that's why True Mother really wanted to expand. So after the entrance ceremony, how can we be able to really continue in different level to expand that environment where Heavenly Parent can really be attended by not only us, members of our family federation, but really actually all people. Yeah, that's why the prayer that Mother asked us to use now, this is not only for us members, this is actually all humanity. So this morning I was so happy, our first gen, a student in our school, pray in that way. So I was so, all people, actually all humanity, they need to pray in attending our beloved True Mother, the Holy Mother Han, and truly we can be able to really realize the long cherished desire of our Heavenly Parent. And yeah, a while ago also President Hori was talking about, yeah, the Gapyong Providence. Really now Mother is talking about this one, of course, the reunification of Korean Peninsula and really establishment of heavenly unified world, but really very clear. President Hori also clearly shared with us, it will really start, like in one point, really like Gapyong and Asia now. We are like connecting directly to the Gapyong Providence. Yeah, we are really doing our best also in the Philippines. Now, President Hori mentioned already, we have the confirmed, I think also very important person, the president of the Philippine Expeditionary Forces. He is already descendant. And then now there are only 52 alive veterans who fought in Korean War. So really, also I'm really thinking and reflecting a lot about this one. This 16 nations was used by Heavenly Parent through the United Nations at that time to protect Korea. And then now, through the providence of Gapyong, we can start to connect these 16 nations. So we are actually hoping that through the Philippines, connecting, we are bringing the veterans here. We hope that through this, it can open the way for all other 15 nations to be able to really connect to Gapyong. So I feel that these 16 nations who have really, very significant their contribution and then now this is like already the result of that great contribution around 70 years ago, now already blossoming. So because of that, Heavenly Parent use through United Nations, and these 16 nations came and fought in Korea, and especially in Gapyong, where biggest number of war memorials are actually there. So that is really the center. And in Korean map, the center is really Gapyong. So really, Gapyong will become the place where really the beginning. So now we are connecting also these nations. Really, truly, as President Hori said, this is really great like contribution of our region, Asia Pacific. So anyway, our beloved blessed families and brothers and sisters, truly the most important now how to really become one with our beloved True Mother. So in this like 27 days remaining, we are all struggling how to really completely understand really deeply and really resonate with our beloved True Mother, Holy Mother Han's heart. So let us really do our best. be able to really unite and really make the community that is really needed, especially for young people, and really prepare. So in the Philippines also, we would like to really prepare well. Yeah, still a lot of things we have to do. But yeah, we would like to really prepare to welcome Shinchul-nim and Shinhong-nim. We will do our best to really, especially expand the foundation for our young people, and really, maybe we do not know, maybe even True Mother could come if we could create and really make the necessary environment. So maybe our beloved True Mother also could come in Asia and yeah, in our nation. So let's really do our best. And again, thank you so much to President Horis, really precious and really wonderful guidance, and also the very inspiring testimony of our brother Franklin. Yeah, so Franklin will be becoming third year college, so he's really working hard and starting to really take some really public responsibility in the region. So, and also now blessed. So I really hope that more and more young second generations can really show a model in our country and really in the entire Asia, and we can be able to really give joy and really comfort our beloved True Mother, the Holy Mother. And so once again, thank you very much po, and let's have a great evening, and let's do our best to join the Chonshimon devotion. So 27 days. So let's really unite with our beloved True Mother through Chonshimon. We can all truly have the victorious entrance together, centering our beloved True Mother, the Holy Mother Han. Thank you very much po, and have a great evening to everyone.
Thank you so much, our national leader, our FFWPU Philippines, our Reverend Leo Angelo Quijano, for the closing remarks and for the reflection as well. And so this time, we would like to pose to you some important announcement that we need to follow through. And this is very important for us to be a part of these programs and activities. And first announcement is for the 2025 Hyojong CheonBo Great Works, commemorating the 65th anniversary of True Parents Holy Wedding, which will take place on April 11 to 13, 2025 at the HJ Heaven and Earth CheonBo Training Center in Korea via video broadcast. Again, we are encouraging all our blessed families, brothers and sisters, all members to register, whether attending physically in Korea or joining online from their respective locations. And please note that this registration is for the monitoring purposes of the Asia Pacific region. So please kindly fill the registration form using the link below. So thank you for your cooperation. May Heavenly Parents and True Parents bless you abundantly. Aju. And we have also our weekly Chunilguk special education that is every Sunday, and that is being conducted online. This program is designed to deepen our understanding of Chunilguk's ideal and way of life to help us internally prepare to receive the special grace of the Holy Wine and forgiveness this year. So this is scheduled every Sunday, 7 p.m. Philippine time, and we are inviting everyone to join and strengthen their spiritual journey through this meaningful education. So we look forward to your participation every Sunday. And we are going to have, don't miss this 22nd PCLC online fellowship that will be on Tuesday, March 25, 2025 at 2 p.m. Manila time, 1 p.m. Bangkok, 5 p.m. Sydney, and 7 p.m. in Auckland. So this month's fellowship will feature esteemed speakers who will share profound insight on the topic God's quest for a temple for all people. They are Reverend Father Edgardo de Jesus, a Roman Catholic priest, Diocese of Malolos, Bulacan, Philippines, and our Reverend Edgar Tanate, National Coordinator of PCLC Sri Lanka. So through their wisdom and perspective, we will explore the deep significance of God's dwelling among his people and how this vision is unfolding in our time. Engage in meaningful discussions, reflections, and sharing as we deepen our understanding together. So let's join in the Zoom and be a part of this inspiring gathering, March 25, 2025. And for our nightly vigil prayer, the Chongshimwon that is being connected to our Cheongshimon, Korea every Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And let us again encourage all our beloved blessed families, brothers and sisters for the whole Asia Pacific to join for this very important vigil, Cheongshimon vigil prayer, as we are now 27 days before the opening of the Chungung, and let us believe and let us not miss this amazing grace of heaven in this through this Cheongshimon, through our devotion to the Cheongshimon. Surely heavenly parent and true parents wish, and our wishes will surely be realized. So we'll see you again in the Cheongshimon Vigil Prayer. And we are going to hear another testimony by next week that is coming from Janya Otasanische for next CheonBo Monday Club that will be on March 24, 2025. So we look forward to see you all again by next Monday. So we'd like to say thank you again for your continuous support and encouragement for making our CheonBo Monday Club regularly. So at this time, we would like to invite one of our second generation, Mr. Hyunjin Ancheta, to lead us in the closing prayer. Let us invite our second gen Hyunjin for the closing prayer.
Good evening, leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Am I audible? Yes, so let's bow our head and feel the presence of our heavenly parents. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 춘진 참 부모님, 사랑합니다. Good evening, heavenly parents and victorious true parents. We are here once again gathered, your children, in Asia Pacific CheonBo Monday Club meeting. Heavenly parents, we hope that the words of our President Hari and the testimony of our fellow second gen Brother Franklin Jacobson Fego will inspire us, Heavenly Parents, and prepare us for the opening of Chunwonggong in Cheonsaungtum in Korea. Heavenly Parents, our brother's Franklin testimony shows us that perseverance at the end will bring success and victory. Even though there's a lot of persecution, we need to unite and walk together with our true mother, our Holy Mother Han in the end. I pray that we can witness more people and offer more Johnson so that we can receive more blessing, Heavenly Parents. Even though we struggle or have shortcomings and limitation, but we need to persevere and offer substantial result, Heavenly Parents. Thank you for everything, Heavenly Parents, for all the love and blessing that you've given to us. We hope that the words will inspire us till the end, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for all the love in attending Holy Mother Han. I pray with gratitude in my name. Yunjin Ancheta, a son in a blessed family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you, second gen Hyunjin and Cheta, for the beautiful prayer. And as we close our meeting for tonight, I would like to invite everyone to open your camera and let's first offer our thanks and our gratitude to our heavenly parent and true parents by offering our vow as a sign of our love and our respect. 천지인 참 부모님께 경배. 바로. And also let us express our gratitude to everyone by showing our heart sign and love and smiley. And open your camera for a group picture taking. And now, are you ready to shout Abuji, Omoni, and cheers for the Okmanzi? So let us show a big smile. So everybody say Abuji. And next is Omoni. And everybody say Sarangyo, big heart. And for Vision 2025, Sunny. Okay, so thank you so much again, all brothers and sisters. Thank you, President Puri, to our 21 chairman, to all our blessed families all over heavenly Asia Pacific. Thank you for joining us in our 148th special CheonBo Money Club. We'll see you again.